my sweet, come on in, grab a blanket, get your cozies on, and grab a cup of tea. Sit down with me for a while because today we are pulling some cards for anybody who is feeling a little bit lost and a little bit overwhelmed right now. We're going to see what the cards have to say and give some messages. Ready? Let's do it. So, as of late, I've been feeling pretty overwhelmed myself, a bit lost as well, no sense of direction. I sort of want to do so much, and yet I can't seem to do anything. I don't know whether that's how you've been feeling at all, or let me know how you've been feeling and what struggles you've been facing, and we can see if we can get some answers here today. Okay, so before we begin reading the cards, I think it's probably best if we all take a deep breath and just release all that negative energy. Just very cleansing breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. And one more time for good measure. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Right, are you ready? Let's do it. So, first we had the Hierophant. I never get this card come out. So that's a very rare one. Rare. That's a very rare one for me. And then we have, again, 5. There's a theme here of 5s. 5 of Wands reversed. We also have the Empress. And we also have the 4 of Cups. So, to begin with looking at these cards, that's genuinely an off balance, but there's still a balance. Okay, bear with me. My readings are a little bit chaotic at times. So, with the Hierophant here, it seems like you're trying to put up walls and you're trying to just put on a big front of not letting anybody in to help you because you feel like that's a failure and you feel like you can do it all by yourself and you can get through this because it's only a blip. We've been through blips before and we've gotten past them, but this one just feels heavier, but you're also telling yourself that it's just a blip. When's it gonna pass? We've been here before. It's gonna move through me at some point, but I just don't know when. And it feels like it's being dragged along the sand for a very long time. And it's also been building up for a very long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, but it has been a long time coming. That's what's coming through for me right now. So we definitely need to soften. Okay, we need to be gentle. However, that being said, we still need to be taking action. We can be gentle with ourselves and listen to our bodies and listen to our minds and rest. Rest is very, very important. But we mustn't get into the trap of, for example, I don't want to go to the gym today because I don't feel like it. So in the name of self-care, I'm just not going to go because I'm going to listen to my body, and because I'm tired, I'm just going to stay home. We make excuses for what's going to make us feel better and get out of the rut with these pretenses that are in the name of self-care. And it's like you have to have an equal balance of gentleness and self-discipline. Bear with me, I know this is sounding like a lot. But we need to take those steps that are 100% going to make us feel better. So even if it's, if we struggle to wash our face in the morning, just a bit of water. Like little steps like that are really going to get us back in the flow. If a yoga session is just too much right now, can be, just do a child's pose for however long it takes you to feel a little bit better. All these little things that we complicate so much, or I can't make myself a 5-course meal, that's absolutely fine. Make sure you have a meal that's semi-nutritious, whether that's pasta and cheese. It's not the best, but you're eating. Does that make sense? So we're taking those steps to prioritize ourselves in the best way that would be taking care of ourselves. Okay? I've got the Empress here that is sort of, it's coming across as like you want to be this fully embodied person that I've been talking about, that goes to the gym, that does the meditations, that does the journaling, that does the yoga, that goes for walks every day, that gets fresh air. All of these things that you desperately want to be, and you've shaped them up and you've spoken about them for so long that it feels unattainable now. But I want you to know that it's not unattainable. However, every day is not going to look like that. And that's okay. That's fine. Social media has this pretense that we all have a perfect day every single day, and that is not fact. Okay? So just know we can be that version of ourselves, but that version is on a best day ever, which is once a year. Like, it's really not that common. However, we can work towards implementing those things that our dream self and our aspiring self has. Sorry, I've not been showing the cards, have I? That our inspiring self wants. I've lost my train of thought. Taking the steps and implementing those things slowly and surely, and getting comfortable with each step before trying to add it all in together all at once. You know, that's never going to work. So maybe twice a week we aim to do journaling, not every single morning and evening. Maybe start with once a week doing yoga, or if that's too much, once a month. Like, set attainable goals for yourself to eventually lead to success and instead of failure. Are we, yeah? Okay, I feel like that was clear. I don't need to elaborate anymore on that, I don't think. There's the 5 of Wands reversed, and this is linked. I've explained them, you know, these go together and these go together, the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands reversed. There's sort of this inner battle that you're having with yourself, and it's very mental. It is very mental. It's coming across as just a big battle in here. I feel so emotional. Ooh, this is heavy. Spirit's sort of telling me that it's this constant noise in your brain, and it just it's never ending, with every single small thing that you have to do. Like, waking up in the morning is a battle. Going downstairs is a battle. Making yourself breakfast is a challenge. Like, all of these steps that we have in our daily life seem to be a struggle. And it's hard. That's heavy. And it doesn't seem like there's a way out, but there is. There is definitely a way out. And we need to be strict, as I was saying before, strict and gentle with ourselves. We need to limit our time scrolling. I'm guilty. We need to limit our time scrolling, and we need to prioritize the things that are a little bit better. If we still want that time to not be thinking and having those battles up here, let's make it more intentional. So put on your favorite show and put your phone away. Like, put it away from you so you can't touch it, because it's so easy to be watching your comfort show. You know what's going to happen. You're not going to miss anything. So you are going to pick up and reach for your phone and then end up scrolling. like those cycles, we need to somehow break them and just stop the circuit from repeating itself. It's just like, even on the bottom of the deck here, we've got the 8, couldn't count then, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. We've got the 8 of Swords here as well. It's like, with the 4 of Cups, I had to think, oh my god, these numbers, man. The 4 of Cups and the 8 of Swords together here. We're missing something. We are just turning a blind eye to something that is right in front of us, and we need to start actively recognizing those signs and seeing the magic in daily life again, rather than just the plain and simple mundane. We need to get that whimsy back, and we need to start doing those rituals and doing those things that really make us joyful, whether that's researching, journaling, getting your own tarot cards and doing a daily pull, whatever it is for you. We need to start adding that whimsy back in, okay, my love, because it's just, we've lost that spark again, and it's still there, it's still lit, but it's just very, very dimmed, and it's not going to be as hard as you think to rekindle that flame within yourself, even though it seems unattainable right now. But it is, once you start doing those things, that ball's just going to keep rolling, okay? It's just like a big snowball effect. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and easier and just more flowy, and it's just going to be second nature, okay? So I know you can do this. Whew, it's very heavy. Let's shuffle a few more and see what else the cards have to say. Even things like mopping your floors, adding some essential oils to the water that have certain properties, just little things like that that can add the whimsy back into your life. And as soon as you get that motivation, as soon as you get that energy, run with it, go, like don't stop. Once you're up and moving, like keep going. And I don't mean this in a way of go, 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 burn yourself out. That's not what I'm talking about. Of things for yourself. Block out the day, block out times in a day that you can actually be like, this is me time. This is time that I am in my bubble and doing my own thing. And no, I'm not going to wipe the counter side. No, I'm not going to do dishwasher. No, I'm not going to put a wash on, because this is my hour for me. This is me time. And really carving out those blocks within your day or within your week and sticking to them and having that discipline. Treat it as a job. You wouldn't, if you had work at say 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning, you wouldn't not go to that. You'd go. You would have made that commitment and you will be going, and you need to be doing that with yourself. Okay? Right, so we also have the Ace of Cups here, the flowing, the flow. We've got the flow. Once you start, I'm telling you, I can see it, I can feel it, just that whole, it's just gonna be so good, okay? Okay, the whole shift I've felt within my whole entire body, oh my goodness. Just as soon as you get that motivation, that whoosh, that get up and go, please grab onto it and don't let it go. And just do the thing that your mind is telling you what to do. You wake up and you're like, oh, you know what? It'd be really nice to go to this place. Go. Do it. Like, you need to be sticking to those things because there is a reason that they are coming through for you. Spirit is trying to communicate with you, but you're not listening. You need to stick to it, okay? Even if it seems scary. Then we have the Two of Swords reversed, and we have the Justice. Justice is being served, girl. So we definitely, I don't know what happened there. We definitely have a choice to make here. We can either stay in the rut, or we can flourish and we can move on, and we can actually take life and control it ourselves not in a I control every aspect of my life, but in a I'm grabbing life by the horns and I'm doing it. Like, I am taking control of my life again. Or you can stay in this cycle and feel okay some days or some weeks, and then have a dip again and not know when you're coming out of the dip, and just repeating that cycle. And I'm not saying that once you start adding the whimsy and you're not going to have a bad day, because we all have bad days. That's genuine, that's part of being human, and that's okay. But it's not going to last for weeks and weeks, and it's going to be a day, a couple hours, maybe a couple days. Like, it's not going to feel as intense. It's just going to be a bad day. It's not going to be like my life is ending kind of bad day. Does that make sense? So we definitely need to make the choice and choose right. Choose the option that's going to benefit us the most in the name of self-care. And then justice. It's once you start choosing those options for yourself, believe me, it's going to come through for you. Just all these things that you're seeking right now, the sense of purpose, the lack of overwhelm, like just feeling okay and content and at peace, those are going to start flourishing and really giving you clarity on every other aspect of your life. Because once we feel calm in here, our exterior starts reflecting that, and just things become clearer. Okay, it doesn't feel as foggy, it doesn't feel as murky. You can think and process things, and just, yeah, we need to be making those choices that are going to make us feel good. Okay, my love? Oh, that was such a gorgeous reading. I love it. I love it. I love you, cards. Thank you. So please comment if any of that resonated. Please. I would love to know, and I'd love to know what steps you're going to do to help yourself in the name of self-care and help you get out of this rut, and what you want to do. Please let me know. I'd love to know. So yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Thank the cards. Thank yourself. And please, please, please be gentle with yourself. Okay? You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be all okay. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.